The Buddhist and Christian religious faithful form two of Korea's largest spiritual communities, and both came by way of China. Buddhism entered Korea in the 4th century and Christianity in the early 1600s. But before Koreans accepted these foreign imports, Korean shamanism was the dominant religion on the peninsula. However, even into the modern era, Korea has developed its unique religious traditions. One of the most significant Korean religions of the 20th century is Chandoism, and located on the edge of the popular Insadong neighborhood is the central temple of Cheondogyo. Built of beautiful red brick and granite between 1918 and 1921, its curious mix of styles combined to form what was once considered one of Seoul's three most beautiful buildings, along with Myeongdong Cathedral and the former Resident General Building. The majestic temple was built in an Art Nouveau style with a Baroque roof and a multi-layered front portal reminiscent of a Gothic cathedral. This architectural fusion is fitting since Chandoism is itself a fusion faith combining elements of Korean shamanism, Buddhism, Taoism, and Christianity. The religion has its roots in the Donghak Peasant Rebellion of 1894, and its core tenet is to create a paradise on earth by living an intelligent moral life. Today, only a small number, about 50,000 people or 1% of Koreans, practice Chandoism, or the religion of the heavenly way, but the faithful numbered many more in the early part of the 20th century, when some 2 million Koreans were counted as practicing Chandoists in 1926. That number was 10 times the number of Korean Buddhists at the time. As an indigenous religion, perhaps it's fitting that the Chandoists played a leading role in Korea's independence movement against Japan. When activists read the nation's Declaration of Independence at Tapgol Park on March 1, 1919, among its 33 signatories were a multi-faith contingent that included Chandoists. Members of the faith even delayed their central temple's construction because building funds were diverted to support Korea's independence struggle. Curiously, despite its significance as a symbol and sanctuary for Korean nationalists, the building was designed by a Seoul-based Japanese architect, Nakamura Yoshie, and built by Chinese laborers. Furthermore, it's said that the temple's design was strongly influenced by German architecture, thanks to Nakamura's assistant, an Austrian named Anton Feller. No matter their origin, what they constructed remains one of Seoul's most attractive buildings. The T-shaped church is dominated by a large main area that features rows of chairs set underneath a gently sloping white ceiling lined with images of the Mugunghwa, or Rose of Sharon. As the national flower of Korea, the flower had special significance to the nationalists. After being covered in scaffolding for several months as it underwent restoration, the 4-story temple has been reborn as tangible cultural property number 36. And today, the Chandoist Regal Headquarters continues its role of providing a venue for religious services, political events, and a wide range of public activities. After some 90 years, the Central Temple of Cheondogyo continues to promote the active engagement of Koreans in public life. That's it for this edition of Seoul Scene. You can follow me on Twitter at Discover Korea. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Kelly.